చూసి ఆ?
ఏ ఇప్పుడు లేదండి.
లేవు మరి ఇంకా. ఇది చూసి
ఓకే అండి. సో గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ ఎవరివన్. So online students, can you hear my voice? Say yes or no to me once. Yesterday's notes not updated. Right. So look here. The last class was references anyway. Let me repeat. Relations can be in three types to you. One is references, one is inheritance, and one is inner classes. Anyway, the process in which one object holding the reference of another object, we call it as a references concept. This references concept categorized into two types to you. One is tightly coupled references and loosely coupled references. In tightly coupled reference, the referred object will be available to one object only. That concept we call it as tightly coupled. In tightly coupled, the referred object is created while we are creating object for outer. While creating object for outer class, you can say. So outer class objects, you can say. So first diagram what we drawn yesterday, that comes under tightly coupled. This tightly coupled. So while we are creating object for C1, C2 object created and address here. This object available to this object only. That concept we call it as tightly coupled. In loosely coupled reference, the concept in which the referred object is available to more than, means more number of objects, means more than one object or more number of objects. We call it as loosely coupled. Yesterday diagram I presented here, you can see that. So this book details here, book details object 0x3. This address is available to read book details. This address is available to display book details. Means the object available to more than one object. If any object available to more than one, that is loosely coupled. In loosely coupled, the referred object is created independently. Independently means without depending upon object creation of outer class objects. Means before outer class objects only, book details object already created. That's the meaning of it. So this is yesterday's analysis. Hope notes I forget it, right? Okay. Now based on the diagrams and program, whatever it may be, you make today's statement is not references. References concept is also known as a relation. Is known as a relation. So other name for references concept is as a relation. Underline as a relation, because one object as a reference of another object. One object as a reference of another object. One object as a reference of another object. As a reference of another object. Means one object as a reference of another object. Now, so references concept, other name is as a. Now, take one assignment from it. Construct application using the following layout. Construct application using the following layout. Right. Look at 2 minutes, you don't write it. Don't write. First listen it and then you draw it once. Okay, right. So take one class anyway. One class is address. You have to take it. One class is address. Address, one class. This address class is having house number, street name, city, state, and pin code. Here one method is there, get address. One method is there. And take one more class here. Contact, one class. Whenever I want to contact a user or employee or student, mail ID will be there. mail ID, and phone number. Here the method is get contact. One method. Now I am working with employee. I want to work with employee details. I want to work. So employee means a salary will be there. So salary calculation will be there. Salary. Okay, right. Salary calculation. So in this salary, we had a basic salary and total salary. So here calculate method will be there. So calculate total salary. Anyway, it is calculating the total salary. Here get salary means display basic salary and so on. Two methods I am taking. Now, I'll take one class here. Class name is employee. Employee ID will be there. Employee name will be there. Employee designation will be there. Designation means job role. Okay, right. Here, employee will have address. Employee will have contact. Yes or no? Na? Employee will have salary. So these are all tightly coupled. These classes are tightly coupled here. Tightly coupled reference. Here, get employee. Get employee. All of you understood up to here? Right, okay. Now, this is tightly coupled. Now I am taking down. Here. Take one class. One more class. Read employee details. Read employee details. Here read method is there. Like yesterday. Scanner yes will be there. Not read. We are using constructor. So use that model. Anyway, I'll keep one arrow. This is loosely coupled here. Like yesterday. You can understand, no? Using one constructor, you should bind it. This is loosely coupled. Here we have one more class. Display employee details. Display employee details. Display employee details. Where it is loosely coupled. Here we are having a method known as read. Anyway, here we are having a method known as display, like yesterday. So one is going to read, one is going to display. Right. All of you understood diagram up to here? Right. Now take one main class here. Here, take one main class. This is main class. To coordinate that, you take it as demo employee. You take it. So this is one main class. So through that main class, you coordinate the program. Right. All of you understood how many pros are there? Right. All of you got this point? Right. So take all classes in P1 and except main class in P2. For demo purpose only, no? Right. So here, these three classes are tightly coupled here and This is loosely coupled here. Loosely coupled means your constructor. Okay, right. The point, right. Write and keep. If I delay the notes also, you can do it. Write and keep the diagram in your book. Draw. At least the class names you draw arrows and keep it. All of you drawn the diagram? Right. Okay. Try it. So try that program with the above. One is here tightly coupled, here loosely coupled. Anyway, try that once, whether you're able to do or not. Okay, right. Meanwhile, so one question is pending. Somebody asked that question and I must answer it also. Topic, nothing but the topic. Look here. All of you drawn it? Right, okay. See there. This layout, I'll paste here anyway. So I am taking one project I am taking, right? So input, some application, roughly. Some name I am taking, input I'm taking. So here I am taking one package I am taking under SRC. Only one package. I'll take it as M access. I'll take some name. Right. Here, class demo input. Demo input. Now import java.util .scanner. Scanner yes is equal to new scanner of system dot in. Yes dot to close. Generally today, whenever you want to read some user data, minimum data of user is name will be there, phone number, mail ID. These three only today. Whether phone number or mail ID. Today OTPs are coming in anyone. You can give mail ID or phone number. Phone number is paying a first priority, then phone number. Phone number also they are authenticated. Sorry. Mail ID also they are authenticating because mail IDs without your knowledge link to your permanent addresses. How means whenever you are creating your mail ID, they'll ask your old mail ID. Definitely whenever you want to preserve your mail ID, definitely whenever you change a system, they'll ask you to link to one phone number. Whenever you link to one phone number, it's linked to Aadhaar card. So indirectly, today's mail IDs are secured only. Mail IDs are authenticative mode. So minimum user details here. System.out.println. So we'll ask the name. Enter the username. I will write it. So string anyway, username is equal to yes dot next line. So next authentication mode is mail ID. So mail ID also important only. Mail ID and here MID. Here phone number. Long PH number is equal to S dot next log. So system dot out dot println. Sir, user details anyway. This program I written on first day to you actually. So system dot out dot println. So some username is coming. So that is uname, mail ID and phone number. Like this. So run it, will get the answer daily. Reading and printing only, no? Anyway. So nit.v at the rate of gmail.com 9898981234. So answer is coming. Right. Here, some people faced a problem. Sir, I am reading phone number before mail ID. I am reading. Sir, I am reading some numeric data before string data. I am reading numeric data before string data. I am reading. So first username nit.v. Next phone number 9898981234. Now see, the data will be skipped. Anybody faced this problem? Anybody? Right, one or two. You will face it anyway. So initially we never explain. Now I am going to inheritance. I never find time to explain this one. But anyway, Saturday, I remembered I am writing a notes. Okay, right. Your data is skipping or not now, right? From your console, whenever we read numeric data, whenever we read string data, after numeric data, the data will be skipped. Sir, why it is happening like this? I want to know. Okay, right. See there. To explain this, already object creation is a scanner. This one. This is object creation. Right. So this is scanner S is equal to one object. So this is one object. This is one object. 1 minute. Sir, here one object created. Object address is on S. Anyway, I am drawing like this. 0x2. One scanner object created. You know scanner object visual already. Yes or no? Na? In the scanner object, here one intermediate buffer will be there. Small location. Above that we draw. Next byte method is there. Next short method is there. And so on. These methods will be there. Next byte method. Next short method. Like this. Like this, all the methods are available. Whatever the methods, all are available here. Now you know, internally, this scanner class is connected to one operating system buffer. So there is one connection between them. This buffer to this buffer, one connection will be there. It's like a pipe connection. Right. And this buffer internally connected to console. Connected to console. Console input, we say. This is console input. Console input, nothing but keyboard. So there is one console input. Whatever I type here, the data is available here. I said to you already. Okay, right? So this is your visual. I drawn already to you. So whatever we type in, the data will come there. Okay, right? Now I am starting the program like this. Run it. Enter the username. I entered Raj. I entered. So after Raj, I'll press enter. No? Yes or no? No? Right. So how many keys I pressed here to enter Raj? How many keys I am pressing from keyboard? 3 keys or 4 keys? To enter Raj, I am pressing 3 keys or 4 keys? 4. Enter key also there, no? So 4 keys we are pressing. So the data from here, it travels and come. Here it will be loaded. How it loads now, sir? The data will come in the form of Raj/E. Means enter key information also will come. All of you understand this? Enter key also will come actually. Now to read this data in your program here, you are using s.nextLine method you are using or not now? This is the line. Sir, I am using s.nextLine method I am using. s.nextLine method I am using. This s.nextLine method I called for execution. This nextLine method return type is a string actually. This is next line method came. This next line method will take the data inside. Will take this data inside. How it takes now? Total. Raj/E. It will be taken. It takes the data. Taking the data meaning is nothing but this buffer is cleared. That's called taking. Data not available there. It removed. Data taken by which method now? Next line method. The next line method logic is there. The logic of next line method is it identifies the enter key information and destroys. That is the nature of your next line method. It identifies the enter key and it destroys. How it identifies means the next enter key will have an ASCII value. Based on that, it identifies and destroys. After destroying, it returns the value to this variable. It is returning the value. It is because return type is string or not now. So return types. So it returns the value in the form of double quotes Raj. You come. Are you understand now? Now username loaded with double quotes Raj. Double quotes Raj is a string, no? It comes. Okay. That is over. So whenever I press this, that is over. Immediately enter the phone number is coming or not now, right? Whenever enter the phone number is coming, I entered 9898, I entered roughly. So, and enter. So how the data will come now? Sir, 9898/E means enter key information will come. Now to read this data, I am using a method. What is the method I am using now? Long. I am using long. Sir, this is next long method I am using. Now that next long method will come for execution. Return type of that method is long. Long. Next long will come. Now this next long method will take the data. It will take only 9898 it will take. Slash E will not be taken because it takes only long data. It will not take a slash. All of you understand? Slash E is left. The numeric methods will leave enter key information in the scanner. They will leave it. Now this method next long will return this value here. So phone number is 989898. Right. All of you understood up to here? Right. Now I entered 9898. I entered. Now the nature of your input is, if that scanner buffer is empty, new data will come. If it is not empty, it will not come. If we clear it only, it will come. Means, especially if you use next line method. Next line method means it will take the data from the buffer. It will take the data from the buffer. Just take it. That is the nature of next line method. Okay, right. So I used next line method in the next here. What this next line method will do means, it will not wait until the data come from the keyboard. It will not wait. Until the data come from the keyboard, it will not wait. This next line method will take, without waiting for the input, it will take the data. What is the data it is taking now? Slash E. Whenever slash E came now, algorithm is what now? It destroys the slash E. Because algorithm will check that ASCII value and destroy it. What is there? Nothing is there. When the nothing is there, it returns empty. Empty value means no value. Means empty. E-M-P-T-Y. Empty. What is the proof here? If you enter it, it displays empty. Can you see empty here? Even null value also not coming. Default value is null. That also not coming. So empty means nothing is there. Means next line method is clearing the buffer. And it is not waiting until the data come from the keyboard. That's the problem. Sir, how to overcome this? How to overcome this? Whenever you want to overcome this, we had a methods known as parse methods are there. What are the methods now? Parse. Parse methods means read the data in the form of a string and convert into number. Read the data in the form of a string and convert into number. Like this. Now read the data in the form of a string like this. Instead of reading next long, read yes dot next line, you read it and convert the data. Whatever the data you are entering, this data you convert into long like this. Long dot parse long. You are going to convert. Using this method, we are going to convert this data into long. Read in the form of a string and convert into long. See there. I will run it. The skipping of data will go. Here, NIT.B. 989898 1234. Skipping of data gone. Have you observed this? Right. Sir, what happened internally? I want to know. What is that parse method is doing? I want to know. Now see, again I am repeating the process. The process what I am repeating is here. Okay, now imagine it. It is empty. Imagine it. Now first I entered Raj. I entered Raj. I'll draw side here. Sir, first anyway, this one. So this one issue not there. First one. Sir, for this issue not there. So this one issue not there, sir. It will take Raj. Raj/E. This is enter key. Issue not there. The first case. Issue not there. Read the data. Here. Raj/E. Destroyed. Issue not there. Now the new thing is long ph number. Now for this. So next one is 9898. That is our target, no? Right. Okay. Now we are entering 9898/E. Is the data. Now that next line method will come first. The next line method will come first. This method will come first. The next line method is string next line. It takes the data. Next line method will take the complete data. Esa no na 9898/E. It takes complete data. It takes. That is the advantage of next line. So this will be cleared. So buffer clear only important here. Now, this next line method will remove this and convert into string. Double quotes 9898. String that is. All of you understood this point or not now, right? Now, this string data taken by parse method will take. Because this method is there, no s dot next line method parameter or not now, right? So here parse method will take 9898 in double quotes. Now this parse method will remove the double quotes. What are the double quotes? It remove it. It removes the double quotes and make that code as original numeric. What is the original numeric here now? 9898 without double quotes. All of you understood this now? S dot next line method will clear the buffer and read the data, remove that enter key information and convert into string. That string data converted into numeric by using parse method. That's a concept. Now the data will now. Once it is clear, next data will come. Right. All of understood this? Says or no to me? Right. So we had some parse methods are there, predefined methods already available to convert your string data to byte, string data to short int like this. 6 methods will be there. I'll list it out. Okay, right. Now make a statement here. Note the separate concept. Note. When we read string data after numeric data, when we read string data after reading numeric data, the string data reading will be skipped. When we read string data after reading numeric data, the string data reading will be skipped because the numeric reading methods. Numeric reading methods means byte, short, int, long, float, double. The numeric reading methods will leave enter key information in scanner buffer. Scanner buffer means scanner field indirectly. When we read string data after reading numeric data, the string data reading will be skipped because the numeric reading methods will leave enter key information in scanner buffer. That enter key information will create a problem. This can be overcome using predefined parse methods. This can be overcome using predefined parse methods. Which will convert string data into numeric data. This can be overcome using predefined parse methods, which will convert string data into numeric data. They will convert it. The following are some important methods. Important parse methods. You can write like this: byte some variable is equal to byte dot parse byte of s dot next line. Short variable is equal to short dot parse short of s dot next line. Int variable is equal to integer dot parse int of s dot next line. Long variable is equal to long dot parse long of s dot next line. Float variable is equal to float dot parse float of s dot next line. Double variable is equal to double dot parse double of s dot next line. So that the syntaxes. Whenever you want to read, generally we read int, we read long, we read float. These three methods you have to remember it. Right. Sir, what is that byte, short, integer? They're all classes because starting letter capital, no. Yes or no, na? Right. Sir. Byte being capital here. Byte, comma, short, integer, long, float, double, or predefined. They are also predefined wrapper classes. Predefined wrapper classes from Java library. They are from Java library. So wrapper class separate chapter is there for us. Just for notes purpose, I written here. Right. So here I'll paste that diagram. What I drawn to you, I'll paste the diagram to educate the process. This diagram I'll paste it. Below that one program. So example, I took Emacsys package. Under that package, I took demo input. I took it. Demo input dot Java. Only main class. Dish the output. So from today, any skipping of data is coming, you must use that methods. Skipping not there means don't use it. So when you will use it now, when we are trying to read string data, after numeric data, you must use parse method. No sir, two numerics are coming, two strings are coming. After string numeric is coming, no need of parse methods. Okay, right. You have to follow. Right. In the above program, the problem will come. In this program, the problem will come. Here string, number. So combination is coming or not now? That combination is going to skip the data. So you must resolve it by taking this because I given a notes down. So fine. Okay. Right. All of it clear? Right. Okay. Anyway, I plan to start inheritance. I'm not starting inheritance. Monday I'll start it. Okay, right. I'll take one program back. One program, I'll take it. Bank transaction given, no? For you? Right. Okay. So this one, how many of it done? Setter methods and object reference. How many of it tried this? This one. This one common only. Can you see prime numbers here? Right. I'll write this. Prime number, I'll write it. Prime number logic I given already. Right. Okay. Printing all prime numbers. I'll take it. How many of you tried this? Raise your hands. Right. Okay. Now, let me write this. Printing all prime numbers from 1 to n. Print prime numbers application. We'll take P1 and under P1, I'll take one class. So, display primes. Display primes I'm taking. This is the class I taken. I had a method here. Public void display. How many primes you want now? N primes I want. Display n prime numbers are not now, right? So whenever you want n prime numbers, means not n prime numbers, up to n. So prime numbers within n, I want it. Suppose I given 20 here, n is equal to 20. So you have to check 1, you have to check 2, like this you have to check it. So I am running one loop here. For loop. End of outer loop. Int I is equal to 1. I less than or equal to n. I plus plus. Now, up to n, one value will come or not now, I and so on. Now, each one, we have to check whether it is prime or not, you have to check it. So, I we have to, means 1 you have to check prime or not. Whenever you want to check prime or not, already logic is there for you. What is the logic now? Sir, int count is equal to 0. Prime number logic you have to write inside. Right? Okay. Then write the loop. You are writing one more loop or not now? So this is inner loop. This is inner loop. How will write the inner loop now? Sir, inner loop is int j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to I. Yes or no na? J plus plus. So here one condition. If I modulo divided by j equal to 0, you must increment what now? Count to plus plus. Here I value, suppose 7 means the loop runs for 7 times, no? There's a point. So when the count reaches somewhere, after the loop has been completed, here, if count equal to 2, you have to print it. You have to print that J. You have to print that J, no? J na I ya? I. You have to print I value or not now, right? Okay. I'll run it, then I'll explain it once again to you. Okay, right? So, this is the logic. It's working or not. Go to P2, class, some demo prime. Prime. Import java.util. Import p1 dot display primes. Scanner yes is equal to new scanner of system dot in yes dot close. Now system dot out dot println. Enter the value of n. Int n is equal to s dot next int. Create object for display primes. OB is equal to, go to new display primes. Now OB dot display n. Now run it. Answer is coming or not now? All of you got this? Right, okay. Now, how the logic is working? See there. You give 100 also, you'll get it. Primes within. Okay. So answer is coming anyway. Right. So what is the logics are here? See. There are 2 loops available. There are 2 loops. One is outer loop. One is inner loop. What is outer loop now, sir? Int I is equal to 1. I less than or equal to n. I plus plus. I had one inner loop here. Int j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to I, and j plus plus. Here we have count. Count is equal to 0 here. Here we have one condition. If count equal to 2, you have to display the I value should be displayed. You display the I value or not now here? I value. Only logic, no? Right. So here we written one condition. If that I value modulo divided by j equal to 0. We are writing one condition, count plus plus. This is a logic. Now see how it runs. Sir, I value is 1. So, this I value is less than or equal to n value I taken 20 now here. This is 20. N value 20 or not now, right? I is equal to 1. 1 less than or equal to 20. True. True means come inside. Whenever you come inside now, inner loop available or not now, right? When the inner loop available, I value will become 1. I value is 1, no? Right. So count is 0, I value is 1. Now J loop runs how many times? If I value is equal to 1, J loop runs how many times? Only once it runs or not now? See there, J is equal to 1, J less than or equal to 1, true, the loop runs once. When the loop runs once, count will become what now? 1. After loop running 1 now, count is equal to 1. 1 equal to false, no? False means I is not printed. Now I plus plus will happen. Whenever I plus plus now 2, 2 means here I value will become 2. When the I value is 2 now, J loop runs how many times now? 2 times. 2 times here, 2 by 1, 2 by 2. Here condition, 2 by 1, true. 2 by 2, true. Means the count will become 2 or not now. When the count becomes 2 here I value is printed. What is the I value here now? 2 is printed. 2 is printing or not now? Again, I plus plus 3 will become. It is 3 now. It became 3. Now the loop runs how many times now? Inner loop now? 3 times it runs. So I value 3 means inner loop will run 3 times. J is equal to 1, J is equal to 2, J is equal to 3. When the J is equal to 1, 2, 3 now, 3 by 1, 3 by 2, 3 by 3. So 3 by 1 true, 3 by 3 true, 2 times true now, 2 times true, what is the count value now? 2. When the count value is 2 now, display that. So 3 is printed. Now I plus plus it becomes 4 now. It becomes 4. Now inner loop runs how many times now? 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Means 4 by 1, 4 by 2, 4 by 3, 4 by 4. 4 by 1 true. 4 by 2 true. 4 by 4 true. 3 times it is true. Count becomes how many times? 3 times. So count to 3 equal to true or false? False. 4 will not be printed. All of you understood now? This pattern will be repeated for n times. So running inner loop inside the outer loop. That only your assignment. Whether student is grasped that point or not, we can learn one loop inside one loop. That is the assignment on that day for you. Okay, right. How many of you know twin primes? Twin primes. In your examination, it will come twin primes. Means difference between two prime numbers is 1 must be there. Right? Means side by side. Right? Side by side prime numbers are there. You have to display. Any prime number 1, 2 and 3 is twin prime. So only that will be there. Remaining will not be there. So twin primes you have to display will come. That I will give separate logic to you. Anyway. So up to here you are comfortable this one? Alright, okay. This program I'll add it to you. Anyway. Here I took P1 as display primes, I think. Display primes dot Java. P2 I'll take demo prime dot Java, the main class. And output is coming? No. Anyway. Whenever I enter 20 primes will come. So here one diagram. Whatever I'll draw, I'll paste there. So but right. Hope you understood. I think this one just this kind of pattern, this kind of things again will run. String chapter is coming. When the string chapter comes, that only again will run vowels. The string started with vowels. String started with consonants. How many vowels are there? How many consonants are there? Side by side, same number is there. How to count it? Again, this kind of pattern again will come. So now we are busy in moving the object-oriented flower because we stopped that. Again, that flower will come to you. Today, you concentrate on references and come. One more assignment is there, reversing that numbers. I'll write somewhere. One day, I'll write that also. Okay, right. So take a break. I'll speak to online people. Time is there today. Any doubt is there, I'll speak to them. Okay, right. So yesterday's notes, I had updated now only, I think, right? Now I'll update today. Time is there for me. So thank you very much. Monday is inheritance.